Ashe family. This is Evan Rose. Um, Always trying to bring you the truth, man. So we're gonna dive right into this. This video is to inform you guys about the donation page. I'm gonna create another donation page. I don't know if you guys remember some of the other ones. I had a one called a communal township, um, and that's one of the earlier. It's 2000 from 2019, but I had one from 2018 that that I took down. I started this one and I deleted this one. Then I created another one, and the last one was actually taken down by um, by actual GoFundMe. They took it down, and like literally, it was only like $15 in the account. Um, but I tried to hide what it was about, like I told you guys. And this was the video is this video is going to be one of my blast videos that I can share on everybody's page or share on certain people's page, and they can watch this and hopefully get some insight on what the money is going to and what the money is for. First thing, the money is for buying townships and all the expenses that come with that, traveling, lodging, um, everything in between that. So from we seeing a piece of property, going to the property, that money will be allocated to those expenses and also buying the town, also setting up businesses, also setting up communal property in the town. So with that being said, um, like I said, I've done this for a couple of years, and I feel as though this is another good time to try to give people another option. Like you're giving people money. We give people money, and it really I shouldn't say it shouldn't bother me, but it does bother me. We gave Popeyes chicken $32 million in 2 weeks. $32 million in 2 weeks, and I did this. Some of the West Side churches with this is gone now. The church is torn down now. And I was like, man, I would like to buy that for and have it as an educational center. We don't have to do the and this is another thing. We don't have to do the towns, but I want us to have a piece of property where we can go to where we don't feel threatened, where we can escape, where we can see us, where we can do our own thing. And if we would like to live there, or if we would like to go visit, or we would like to have um, a place where it's just a party resort, or whatever the case may be, because let's just say we can get $50 million. I mean, you guys already know we got to have an army, we got to have a defense system. So that's first. And all these young scientists and all these young minds, we have to set up programs to develop those minds and to develop our culture and to get our culture back. Now, people that want to live there and thrive at these towns, I don't want it to be like a dictatorship, but I do want us to reconnect to us. You know, a language that is from our native, that's from our ancestors or our past. That's why I was been studying linguistics so much. It's like, we need our own language. We need to get back to our own language. Everybody has a dual language. Most people here in America speak two different languages. We're the only ones that were stripped of everything and not given something to claim as our own. And the first thing that they did during the horrible period of slavery was strip us from our language. Um, you know, I've seen so many people defend this language is crazy. It's like it's one of the stupidest languages on the planet. And, you know, we get ridiculed for speaking Ebonics. We get ridiculed for speaking with a slang. We get ridiculed for speaking with an accent. Um, it's just so many rules to the language, and then it's just like it doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? And that's for another topic. But the monies will go to those things and those type of ideas once we get to town, once we get the money, and you know, agriculture. We got to set up our own. We have to really, really, really start setting up all these scientists and stuff that I want to bring in, getting back to nature, not producing fake products and fake meat, getting back to the original fruits and vegetables, getting back to our original clean, healthy eating, feeding the animals the way they should be. If you're gonna eat meat, we should we should feed the meat the right things and not be considered a carcinogen once we put it in our body. Um, yeah, this is the post that I was talking about because this was 2019. So we got $23 million in less than 2 weeks for uh, that Popeyes chicken sandwich. Now, like I said, if we get something like that, check this out. There's a town in Tyler, Oregon. Um, if you Google just the town, you'll see it has natural resources for its water. Um, you know, that's another thing that we got to set up is a purification plant to make sure that nobody's poisoning our water. I'm telling y'all, man, this is going to be something like we're not going to be living like nomads. You know, $50 million, we can start all of these things. We can start bringing in scientists. We can start bringing in all the smart people to preserve and protect what we're doing. Now, this is 257 acres, $3.5 million. Like I said, okay, we get 50 million, we pay 3.5 million for this. We have plenty of land to do whatever we want to do. Build our communal property, build our township. I mean, I don't even know what the town looks like for us, the old schools and businesses that are already there. Do we want to renovate stuff? Do we want to just wipe everything out and start anew? But now we take that money and we start building our defense program first, our educational system, um, everything that you can think of. And like I've told people, we need a product to build or to manufacture. And everybody that looks like us buys this product. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's a skincare product, it's a hair care industry is $1 billion industry. We buy this town, we build a little hair care manufacturer where we do synthetic hair, where we do the products for that hair, and we sell it to all our beauticians. That will, instead of asking for donations now we have a sustainable income that we can turn around and say, hey, if you come live at this, we can create our own bank. Um, I want to be separate from. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If we do our own financial system, I want it to be separate from this system. Well, like I said, that's why this is where we need those minds to come and say, okay, how do we do this? Do we still embark into this program and say, hey, if you guys need to go out and get it, we'll go out and get it. But I don't want it to be that way. I want it to be 100. Listen, I want it to be 100% complete separatism. So if you come, but we have to have some type of connection with them because they want our products, they have to buy it, and we have to the currency has to mesh with one another. Like we would have to be able to exchange currency. Um, but other than that, you know, like I said, those are little details that like I said, the minds that we reach out to and grab. We have to get those people together and sit down and be like, okay, here's what we need to do, X, Y, Z. Okay, so yes, we can definitely, like I said, 100% complete separation, sovereignty. If you don't know, if you want to look something up, look up these Amish people and how they get down. Look up these the old school Amish people, their towns, how how they're policed and how they're regulated and the rules and regulations. Like I said, coming with our own power system. This is going to be off the grid. This is going to be 100% complete sovereignty. We have to have our own power plant. We have to have our own. And I like the way Tesla used to do his stuff. So And Tesla's product, and this is, like I said, this is why we need the minds, the powers that be, because Tesla's product was wireless. You built a tower. Of course, they deemed it dangerous, but that was what, 200 years ago, 150 years ago. So now we should be able to take that technology that he had, build a tower, and every home in that area, every building in that area has power. Okay. And then if you guys know anything about my page, go look on there, man. Study Gaddafi. You know, this is what I've always said. When we look at this product as a communal property, it's taking care of the people. It's not exploiting the people. We have to take care of our people. But we also have to be in a mindset to protect our own, because we're talking about doing our own little Black Wall Street here, aka our own little Wakanda here. So yes, there has to be some type of structure, some type of defense, some type of, you know, off the gridness. Everybody can't know what we're doing. But like I said, this is one of the properties that I've always looked at. Like, I really, really, really want, and y'all can look it up. Tyler, Oregon. It is $3.85 million. It's abandoned, 257 acres. Can be yours for a mere $3.85 million. That, to me, is the plan. Like I said, this could be our this could be our agriculture headquarters. Um, but like I said, we have to start doing these things, because it's not just buying one town; it's buying multiple towns. Because I'm pretty sure everybody doesn't want to go to Oregon. You want to be closer to this or closer to that. So I've been looking at multiple towns, but it's still under one umbrella. It's not just, all right, well, we're doing this over here and we're doing that over there. Excuse me, and we have no connections. No, it's all going to be tied into one thing. And the main thing that everybody has to understand, that we have to be protected. Our future has to be protected. So that's what the donation pages are up for. This is what we're going to be doing. Um, yes, family. Even think about it like this. Not this location, but one of the locations. Like, there's one out here in Nevada. We can buy that town. It's only, I think this one is only like 3 acres. Build our own casino. Build a nice, beautiful casino. And if you guys want to have parties, resorts, kicking it, um, functions, we go, you come to us. You come to us. You come to us where you don't have to be kicked out of the restaurant for wearing tennis shoes and shit like that. You come to us. You spend your money with us. That's the dream, man. Look at the possibilities, man. We can do whatever we want to do, but you know, we can't go ask nobody else for money, man. But like I said, this is giving everybody a different option, saying, hey, if you want to donate, here's the donation page. This is what the donation page intentions are. This is what the funding is going to. This is what everything is going to. We're laying it out. I'm laying it out on the line. I'm not sugarcoating anything. I'm not hiding anything. The money will be spent on going to see these places, for the traveling, the food, everything like that. Other people getting invited to these functions and sitting at the table, and we're going to have to pay for people, tech savvy people, to set up things like that for us. Of course, I want people to come in and set everything up for us, like start our own Facebook, start the Black Book. We start the Black Book. I would love that to be one of the first things that we can do. We can sit down with these young minds and start our own Facebook, aka Black Book. We start our own thing, where then we can talk. Then we can start bringing everything together, and you have the money going to this and that. So the possibilities, to me, in my eyes, are endless. But I want you guys to know what the end goal is, for us to have complete sovereignty, get from under this tyranny of this government, and live happy, healthy lives. Okay. Any other questions? You guys can message me, inbox me. I know this will be on YouTube, but you can also go to Edwin Rose on Facebook. Check out my page. Check out my history. Check out what I'm about. Um, As you can see, the Ankh, we don't do religion. We deal with nature. Okay, Hotep.